Guys, it's Kim Dao here. Welcome back to my vlog channel. Today is Vlogmas day number 2. So I'm flying back to Perth tonight and I haven't started packing yet as usual because I usually pack like 2 hours before I have to leave. But honestly, I don't really have to pack that much stuff just because most of my, well, not most, but a lot of my belongings are still in my apartment back in Perth and we'll be staying back there anyway. So I don't even think I have to pack makeup with me because I remember when I came to Sydney, I left a bunch of makeup in Perth just in case. Just for times when, you know, I just so happen to go to my apartment and need to do my makeup and don't have any with me, I can do my makeup with the stuff I left back in Perth. But anyway, I'm only going for like a week and it's mainly to plan our wedding. So we've got all of the big things booked, but we need to find a stylist and a florist. So I've been in touch with a couple of people already, so I have a good idea on what I want and hopefully we can lock down a florist and stylist, and that's pretty much all we have to do. Like everything else is done and booked, so I'm very excited. Finally, I'm just so done with all this planning. Like I've got so many other things going on in my life and just having the wedding to plan for was like extra stress. But anyway, I'm also going to pack some clothes to bring back to Perth. So I have a lot of clothes I need to get altered, so my mum can help me do that. And then I've got a lot of clothes I'm going to donate as well. So usually when I have a lot of clothes that I don't need or don't want, I just give them all to charity. Same with makeup. Like usually I get my friends to come over to my place first and pick whatever stuff they want, and then the leftovers I donate to shelters and stuff. So I'm going to bring them back to Perth to give to charity just because I'll have a car in Perth, and in Sydney I don't have a car, so carrying around a massive box of stuff is, you know, not really ideal. I actually have an appointment with the Apple store in about an hour, so I'm gonna head down to the Apple store now, and that's just to fix my laptop. The keyboard's a bit funky. I probably won't vlog going to the Apple store because I literally just want to go there quickly, drop off my laptop and leave. Then I want to come back to my place ASAP to start packing my bag so I don't have to stress out later. So I'll see you guys in a bit after I come back from the Apple store. I made it back from the Apple store and I got a bit sidetracked because I was Pokemon hunting for a bit and then a huge issue came up. So I'm in a real bad mood right now. So okay, I was in a real good mood this morning. I went down to the Apple store and then I gave them my laptop. They had a look and they were going to replace my keyboard and my screen for free because of the issue. Now I left the Apple store and did like a few Pokemon raids. Then I realized something was wrong with my phone. Like every time I tried to send a message, for some reason, it had this ghost touch thing where it kept on pressing like at a random spot on my phone. So even when I was trying to unlock my phone, it kept doing that. When I tried to, you know, click on Pokemon Go, it didn't work. When I clicked on other apps, it did not work, especially with messaging. It was the most annoying. I couldn't even message Eric, so I ended up calling him and I was like, something is wrong with my phone. So the good thing was I didn't leave the CBD yet because I was Pokemon hunting. So then I went back into the Apple store and I was like, yo, what is wrong with my phone? And they told me that yes, I can get it fixed, but I might lose my data on my phone. Now, I take a lot of photos on my phone, guys. I don't really care if I lose my apps and stuff because I can always download them again. But my photos, I can't replace them. So I was like, how about I just try and back up my phone because I've got a flight tonight. It's actually, well, I need to go to the airport in like an hour, in 2 hours I have to go to the airport. So I don't have time to fix my phone in Sydney. Now, the lucky thing is, I do have a spare phone. This is my old iPhone 6S that I was using before I got my 10S. And okay, I kept that phone because I play Pokemon Go and I have 2 accounts. So sometimes when I go Pokemon hunting, I'm one of those people that use 2 phones to play Pokemon. So it's not too bad because I do have a spare phone that I can use. So as we speak right now, I am trying to back up all of my photos onto my MacBook Pro. So just in case for some reason my data on my phone gets wiped, then at least my photos are all backed up, so it's all good. Why do things always happen to me on a day I have to fly out? Like this always happens. All right, I'm gonna start packing, guys, because I have to leave in like 2 hours and I haven't started yet because of this phone issue. So let's just leave my computer to back up everything and we're gonna start packing. Photos are being backed up now, lol. These are all USJ photos. Now, because I am flying off today, I don't have time to go back to the Apple store. So I just text Eric and I was like, hey, tomorrow morning we need to go to Apple in Perth to try and get my phone fixed. So I think that's what's going to be happening tomorrow morning. But no, actually guys, maybe this is a good thing. Like, I needed to back up my phone for a very long time and I've been putting it off. So maybe it's just a sign. So it's not that bad. So I've got some wedding stuff to bring over to Perth. This is a hair accessory I got and I'm thinking of letting my bridesmaids wear this to the wedding. So I only got one of them for now and see if it will fit in with the theme or not. I'm also going to bring over this GHD scarf because at the last GHD event I went to, I was talking to one of the staff and we were sharing dog photos and she told me that it would be really cute if I get Yuki to wear this GHD scarf. So she asked me if I can take a photo of Yuki in this and then they would post it on their Instagram. So I was like, of course. I've got a few bits of clothing I want to alter. So this is a top I got from Shein. I love it so much, but it's just too big for me. So I'm gonna bring that back. So I'm thinking of bringing back another suitcase because Eric and I are sharing this one. I'm gonna bring some hard drives with me so I can work as well. So I was using that hard drive for video. I'll bring the photos hard drive. This is what happens when you're a YouTuber, guys. So I like to keep most of my footage. So I've got like, you know, 10 different hard drives full of stuff. All of my older travel footages I have. So I've labeled all of the hard drives just so it's easier to find stuff. I think I'm just going to bring these two and my current hard drive I'm using right now because I'm not going to have too much time to edit anyways. I just got a message from Eric and he's coming home now. Luckily, like, I mean, there wasn't that much to pack. Like, I was trying to think of what to pack, but there's nothing. I just needed some clean underwear, 1 or 2 outfits. Like, I still got a closet back in Perth. After the wedding, the plan is to rent out the apartment and use it as an investment property. But for now, because we are flying back to Perth, like, I mean tonight, we are going to be staying in our apartment for a while. And then when we go back in December for the wedding, then yeah, we'll have a place to stay at least. My computer is still copying over the photos. I feel like it's going to take a really long time because this is so embarrassing to admit, but I have 20,000 photos on my phone. But that's like over the course of, when did I get my phone? Last year, since September. So I tried to make it sound a bit better, saying like, oh yeah, don't worry, like, you know, it's been a couple of years, but it's actually been a year. But to be fair, most of the photos are just dog photos. So it's just Harry Potter, USJ photos and dog photos. I'm still copying over photos and I just left my phone alone and opened up Notepad so it can do whatever it wants to do, and this is what has happened. It says tee hee hee and it's drawn some weird image of just lines and dots. Fortunately, my phone has only managed to back up 1/4 of the files, so I'm going to continue doing it when I get back to Perth. Just getting some chips and water. What a day. So we only just made it before our flight because I forgot about city traffic, guys. Like, the traffic was so terrible. It took us like, I don't know, 40 minutes, 45 minutes to get to the airport. So we made it like literally 5 minutes before the check-in closed. We checked into security and somehow both Eric and I lost our boarding passes, so we had to go get new ones. But we made it onto the flight. We got some snacks as well, favourite burger rings, and we've got salt and vinegar chips. And yeah, hopefully from now on it's going to be smooth. It's going to be like a 5-hour flight to Perth, so it's going to be a long one. Do you need cheese?
Yeah, 2 cheese, 1 lettuce. I'll go with lettuce.
Okay. Made it back to Perth and we are now at McDonald's because we are hungry. It is 9:43 p.m. In Sydney it's like 12:43 at the moment because there's a big time difference because of daylight savings.
In a meal, in a large meal. No, can I get a bottle of water instead, please?
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you. Yay, nuggets. We're back in our apartment. Going to our next door neighbour's house to steal internets. I am back in my apartment in Perth and we were just over our next door neighbour's place to steal some internet, and I was trying to copy over all of my photos from my phone once again. Ran into a few issues because my phone for some reason just stopped working and I could not copy the files over because for some reason my laptop did not recognise my phone. Eventually it started working, so I am almost done copying, guys. Surprisingly, I'm not that tired. I thought I would be completely dead when I got here, but I'm wide awake right now. Like, I feel like I'm just so excited that I'm finally getting all this stuff done. Today was it was an interesting day. Like, I was in such a good mood in the morning because I got my computer fixed for free, so I was like, oh yeah, I didn't have to pay anything. And then as soon as I went out and played Pokemon, my phone screwed up completely. I was like, what is going on? And then I was trying to copy over my photos from my phone to my laptop and that was taking forever. Then Eric came home and we packed our bags and we should have left earlier, but we forgot about the Sydney traffic. Honestly, in Perth, the traffic is not that bad. So we took an Uber from our place to the airport and it took a lot longer than usual. We had an extremely good Uber driver. Like, he was working so hard to get us to the airport. He was taking all of these smaller roads and trying to skip all the traffic. So yeah, we actually made it in time to the airport and we tipped the Uber driver. He was amazing. For most of the flight, Eric and I were playing Overcooked together and it was so stressful because the screen on the Switch is actually really small. We usually play on our big TV. So yeah, it was just so funny because we were like yelling at each other like, get the cheese, cut the bread. But it was so fun and the flight actually went by a lot quicker once we started playing games. I kind of have an update about the assistant. So I went home after the interviews yesterday and I had a good think about it and I was like, okay, I think I had decided on one person. So I decided to sleep on it, and then this morning I woke up and I was like, alright, so the person I decided on the night before was really good, but there's this person that's really good too. So I'm stuck between 2 people now because honestly everyone was so good that yeah, I don't know guys, but I'm gonna try and think about it for the day tomorrow as well, because I think, like, you know, I just need to process pros and cons for everyone, but I'm going to try and make my decision tomorrow night. Because Tokyo Creative got back to me about the client and asking me when I want to go to Japan so the client can book my ticket. So then once I get that booked, then I can book the ticket for the assistant as well. And if I want to get tickets at a reasonable price, I have to book like right now because we'll be going to Japan in like 2 weeks. Fingers crossed I am able to make up my mind tomorrow, and then the next day I will send out the emails. But yeah, I am going to try and finish copying all these bloody files, and then once I'm done I am gonna go to bed. So thank you so much guys for watching this Vlogmas video, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video where I will be going to do the tastings for my menu for the wedding and then also sing a florist too. So I'll see you then. Bye guys.